In a sleepy village named Kalyanpur, nestled at the base of forested hills, lived a humble postman named Hari Mohan. He was in his late 60s, his hair silver as moonlight, and his bicycle older than most of the village children. Every morning, rain or shine, Harry would pedal through the winding roads, delivering letters, money orders, and sometimes wedding invitations. He had served the village for 42 years. The people trusted him more than any official. He could read letters for those who couldn't, and he would always offer kind words or a hopeful smile, especially when the letters brought sorrow. But what no one knew was that Hari had never received a letter himself. His wife had passed away early, and he had no children. His family was the village itself. One winter, when Hari began coughing more than usual, the village doctor warned him gently, "You should rest now. Let the younger boys take over." But Hari shook his head. "As long as I can ride, I will deliver." Then came a year of unexpected hardships, unseasonal rains, a poor harvest, and more families leaving the village for cities. People were tired, worried, and often forgot to be kind. Still, Hari continued his rounds, until one December morning, his bicycle was found leaning against a banyan tree with a small bag of undelivered letters inside. Hari was missing. The villagers searched for hours before they found him near the riverbank, lying peacefully as if asleep. In his coat pocket was a sealed envelope addressed simply, "To my village." The village gathered that evening in the temple courtyard. The school teacher read the letter aloud. "Dear Kalyanpur Postman, if you're reading this, it means my journey has ended. I have delivered thousands of letters, but this one is special. You have been my home, my family, my comfort. I've watched your children grow, your fields bloom, your fires burn bright in winter. And I've seen sorrow too, loss, illness, dreams that never came true. But through it all, what kept this village alive was kindness. A cup of tea offered to a traveler, a shawl wrapped around a neighbor's shoulders, a smile given when nothing else could be. Please don't forget that. The world is changing fast, but you have something precious here. Keep it, share it, protect it. And one last request. Don't mourn me too long. Instead, do something kind for someone who doesn't expect it. Let that be my last delivery. Yours with love." Tears fell silently as the letter ended. The next morning, the grocer left free vegetables outside his shop. The schoolboys repaired the swing in the old widow's courtyard. A little girl gave away her favorite marbles to a boy who couldn't afford toys. And at the post office, villagers came together to build something special. A wooden bench. It had a plaque that read, "Hari Mohan's bench. Leave a letter of kindness." From then on, villagers began writing letters, not just to friends, but to strangers, to themselves, to the lonely, to the hopeful. The post office turned into a sacred place of emotion where people came to read and feel and remember. Years later, a journalist passing through Kalyanpur discovered the bench in the story. She wrote a feature called "The Village That Was Taught to Love by Its Postman." The story went viral. People from around the world began sending letters to Kalyanpur, addressed simply, "To someone who needs this." The bench overflowed. And so Hari Mohan, the postman who had never received a letter, became the reason thousands were written. He became a symbol of quiet kindness, the kind that doesn't shout but echoes for generations. Because sometimes one letter, one person, one act of love is enough to change the world.